Hey guys, it's time for Tech here, and today I've got another programming video, and it's going to be Hello World in C++. So the first programming video I made was Hello World in C. So don't expect this code to be different. As you can tell probably by the name, C++ is just a small variation from C. That's why it's easy if you learn C, which is the building block for any programming language. You can go to C++, Python, Ruby, Objective-C, which was recently used to create iPhone apps, and now it's Swift, which can also be a background of C. So all this is easy to learn if you learn C. But anyway, let's get into the video about C++. So the first line is a comment. This never shows up in your code if you type it correctly. It's just 2 slashes and then whatever text you want to write, which is a reminder of where you are in the program. Hashtag include IOStream. So in C it says stdio.h. C and C++ include different files. So it's got the include, which is basically telling you to go in there, including it. IOStream doesn't really stand for anything. It's just the input output. So IO is input output stream, which is just making you type in the code, and then when you run it, it makes it out. So you type it in and then it'll produce the product. Int main. Again, you don't have to put the int, but it's just a bonus if you do, to make your code look neater. So here's the main difference. You've obviously got the parentheses going around it, but this is the main difference. So std : C out, then it's got those 2 arrows, hello world, semicolon. That's one of the main differences you'll see when it comes to C++. Again, a lot of variation. You can see this differently. You might be able to see it very similar to the way it's written in C. So there are many different variations, because you can have include IOStream, and then you can have include loads of different things to be able to write the code in C, or to make it look like C at least. So std is standard. The colons are just separating the C out. C out is making it know that you're printing something out. So without C out, you wouldn't know. C in would be used if you're typing something. So it's a program to type your name in, and then you have another C out, printing out the string you typed in. So I type in my name, then it says C out string. My name would come out on the screen. Okay, and you've got the main text, hello world. You've just got the string there with the speech marks, and you've got the exclamation mark. At the end, you've got the semicolon just to tie the whole program together. And again, this is a block of code, as you can tell, because of the parentheses covering it out. So let's have a run of the code and see if it works. Yep, output hello world is right. As I said before, the Xcode isn't working properly, so I don't think you should expect me seeing Xcode anytime soon. But with me using online IDEs, it shows just how little resources you need to start programming. You don't need to install any fancy software. You don't need to install any fancy IDE. All you need is an internet connection. That's all you need. Internet connection, and a laptop or even a desktop computer, and then you're set to go. You can learn by buying books or researching online. It's very, very simple. So don't worry about that if you can't install it, or if it's playing around, or you can't set it to work in a different programming language. Just use the internet to create your program. So that's Hello World in C++. If you like that video, please leave a like and subscribe.